So continue. Have to book ticket. Ticket travel.
Right?
Ticket travel. You have to book it.
Okay.
I got detail at it now.
Fourth.
Fourth. Now today one first. Minimum 4 days before you have to book it. Otherwise, we overcrowded. Now start. Your question, please.
Well, how you know it? Now, you spent almost 20 years with Nisargadatta Maharaj. Then you spend a lot of time with Ranjit Maharaj.
Yes, I was into after when Nisargadatta Maharaj left his body in 1981. And after I used to go with Maharaj also. Because he Guru brother, every Thursday I used to go because the resident of Nisargadatta Maharaj, his son was conducting bhajan every Thursday. Then he stopped and they were having bhajan at Ranjit Maharaj's house. So since then I was every Thursday I used to go to Ranjit Maharaj's house because he is the Guru brother of Nisargadatta Maharaj. He used to sit for about night 11:30 or something, or discussing something.
So,
Yes.
after so long time, you have a very special understanding to say.
It happens. I have to make it very easy. On those days, see, I tell you, at the time of Maharaj Maharaj, the more focus or more importance is given to meditation. Ramakant Maharaj reduced the period of the meditation. He started talking the knowledge, spiritual knowledge. So on those days, people used to meditate 10 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours, minimum 6 hours. But then Siddharamasya Maharaj has seen this is not possible in future. So he reduced the time, come to about 2 hours or 3 hours, depends. Then he started sharing the knowledge, spiritual knowledge. And then he started again in Sattva. See, what I tell you, I'm asking all the time meditation. Meditation is up to have a conviction of the reality. As repeatedly told you, meditation is also illusion. Prior to beingness, there is no meditation, nothing was there. But since spirit or presence come across with this body, we forgot our identity and are living along with the body knowledge only. It is not fault because we are not knowing. Whatever there, respecting body, either man or woman, I am there. And what is requirement of the man or woman, accordingly, we are living our life. See, sometimes the body knowledge is not tolerable, trying to have some sources that money is required, sex is required, publicity is required, so many things are required. Just to tolerate the body. After beingness, toleration, non-toleration is not there. After living body, toleration, non-toleration is not there. Only thing, what is not tolerable, therefore, we require so many things. Even knowledge also. Why Brahma, knowledge of reality, ultimate is required? Because body knowledge not relevant. We are having fear of death. No peace is there. Everything is there. Money is there. Everything is there. But no peace is there. No happiness is there. Always we are under the pressure of tension. How to come out of all this concept or all these irrelevant things? For which Master says you have to undergo the meditation. Why? Meditation means your mind, ego, intellect concentrate one of it. There's chatter here and there. Mind acting something, ego is there, and intellect is there. Now after concentrating, you become one with the concentration. Only one goal, only one target. Nothing is there. So by that way meditation, everything will forget, except selfless, nothing will be there. And that is the ultimate destiny. Where you forget body knowledge, you forget everything. And then you get spontaneous in happiness, peacefulness. No material cause is required. And for which everybody struggles. You forget about human being. All beings, including ant, everything. Everybody wants happiness. Every being wants happiness. But they wanted to continue with that life. I told them to put your water here and there, and running here and there to escape from the water. Every spirit, every presence like to continue its life through the body. Observing body is there, the nature. Considering this, to meditation, you inviting attention that I am not a body at all. And to have this spontaneous conviction, you have to undergo the meditation of the beginning stage. Thereafter, not necessary. Simple example, this body called man. Parents say you are a man. Your name is something Antino. You accepted it. 1,000 people say, Antino, I am Antino. Prior to beginning, there is no any name. You are neither man, neither woman. After leaving body, no man, no woman. So, you have to come out all these vicious circles. Now, what is ultimate truth? Who am I? Though it is called Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God is it. You do not know the Brahman, not the Atman, Paramatma, the God. You are not seeing anybody else. It is fact. You say you are God. What is God? It's a Brahman. What is Brahman? Not what is Brahman, Atman, Paramatma. How can I believe that I am Brahman? It's a question. Then, the Panchakarma there. All this part of the body belong to 5 elements that you are not. Who is acting within the body? There is no man or there is no woman. It is spontaneous presence, it is called energy, it is power. It is invisible power, unidentified power, which is watching everything. Your dream, who is created dream world? The presence become everything. When you see the dream, we see the sky, we see moon, sun, ocean, forest, so many people, temples, masters. You are sleeping there. Who has created this dream world? And not even that. You are acting in that dream. And someone taking video shooting of the dream. When you are awakening, say, oh, I have seen this dream. I have seen master, I have seen God. I have seen this is relations. How are they created? Your presence projected that dream spontaneously. Same thing here. If there is no presence in the body, how can you talk about the world? How we can talk about our relations? Who requires? No needs are there. Because the presence click with the body, all needs are targeted. On happiness, peacefulness, tension-free life, fearless life. You want wife, you want something, money, publicity. So many things are required. You want food. After beginning, nothing was required. To come out from all these vicious circles, in the beginning stage, you must have strong conviction, strong base. Yes, I am not the body. I am something else which is called Brahman, Atman, Paramatma. I am beyond the body, I am beyond everything. Which cannot be imagined, it cannot be described, it cannot be defined. My presence is spontaneous. Neither man, neither woman, nor body, nothing is there. That conviction appears spontaneously, and for which everybody struggles. After having that conviction, no happiness is required, no peacefulness, it is spontaneous. Yes.
But I'm sure that strong conviction is necessary for everything, for your teachings, and for everything you have, even in your dream. You need spontaneous conviction to work in the world, in the dream. But what I was wondering this morning about Mr. and Maharaj, that you had all the opportunities, I think, with 2 great saints, and you spent many, many years with them. So I came here for second time for 16 days. What can I expect?
Just to identify yourself. Though I spent 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, what will be there? What is the gist of a spirituality? You are coming 2 times, you are coming 3 times. What I have to convey out of my all lectures, all teaching, all speech. The chief except yourself, nothing is there. Entire world projected out of a spontaneous presence. It's a fact.
All these days I've been here, I have been trying to live in the nothing is there. In the trying to figure out how is I am selfless self, not identified. But in the same way that the spirit clicked with the body, now this body form needs to click with the spirit, and I don't find the click.
This is your imaginations. There is no I at all. This will happen, that will happen, that will happen. You are playing with what will happen. Nothing is happened.
Yes.
Whether there is planning for to begin this will happen, this click will, this one. All these words are only just for understanding.
But at my present stage, I need the help of my mind, ego, intellect to arrive to the next.
There is no mind ego intellect, this is for your understanding. Where are the mind ego intellect prior to beingness?
Do you understand what is my process? Trying to grasp something.
Not to grasp it, it is spontaneous, it is your ultimate truth. When you are grasping something, you are putting yourself in body form.
Okay. It's spontaneous, okay, a very good word. But then, I have two options. Suicide, as I said, suicide or wait.
Suicide, again,
Maybe 10 years.
Suicide is again, it is egoistic thing. What is suicide? Then what do you mean by suicide? You make a deliberate effort. Have somebody else suicide. Nothing is there. What is suicide? It's an imagination concept. I'm somebody else, nothing is there. Out of depression we see. They should not be in depression. Yes, young man.
Questions, right?
What? Any question for you? What about Gopal?
Right.
Yes, you got a question. Good, welcome.
Always non-stop questions. So when you say about this, I always come to this point about this presence, which you say acting through the body, which is invisible, anonymous, like energy. It's everywhere.
Yes.
You say it's ultimate. It comes and goes. No, this presence, this
It
energy.
is not going and coming.
It is.
It is not coming and going. The sky is coming and going. No, then nothing is there.
No, but
I'm telling you because suppose just for understanding. I'm using so many words just for understanding. Not to analyze my words, not to analyze the words of Siddhartha, Maharaj, Kumar, Brahman, Marshi.
prior to that, prior to being there was no energy.
It's just for understanding. Prior to being there, nothing, after doing what, nothing will be there.
Yeah, but this energy comes now.
It is not coming, it is not waiting there and there only. Is the sky is coming, the sky is going? Energy is there, it's what is energy, it's what is presence. It is not coming away somewhere, so it's not going anywhere else. It is invisible, just like a fire. The moment the fire click with this matchbox click with this stick, you see the fire. From where the fire came, where is the fire gone? Fire is everywhere. Only that matchbox and stick click with each other, you see the fire. This fire came from somewhere else, sky, or some got to some air or heaven. It is there everywhere. Similarly, presence is everywhere. The moment the spirit click with the body, you say, I.
Yeah, but fire comes and goes. No? Fire comes.
Where goes? It is there only.
Yeah, in the base. Sorry.
It is your imagination, what you read in this science. Fire is not going anywhere. It is everywhere. Russian fire, Indian fire is different. Only that only there in a matchbox and stick, click each other, fire is there. From where the fire came? Sky or from earth. It's everywhere. You see the clouds? No? You see the lightning? The fire, where the fire comes? So, all this was just for understanding because everything beyond your presence is there. That presence is called ultimate Brahman, Atma, Paramatma, God mark that you are. Not to guess, not to imagine. Without efforts, your presence is there. Because what you are asking so many questions. Directly, indirectly, you have got some base of the body knowledge. Unless the body knowledge is all, you are not able to understand, realize these things. Suicide is not a source. Again, you imagine suicide which you are throwing the body. Against some another dream will come.
No escape.
Just to understand, just to try to know. See, drastic step with the concept. Oh, I suicide. Some ego is there to suicide. Have you planned before beingness, have suicide afterwards? It's childish words, suicide. Presence can't suicide. Electricity will say, I have suicide. Electricity will say, I have suicide. Since you are posing yourself body form, therefore you say the concept of suicide coming. Presence can't suicide. It's everywhere. Does it fire with suicide? Or fire is suicide?
The fire doesn't know it's fire.
Correct. So your presence doesn't know I am presence.
But I know.
When you say I, there is ego is there.
Yeah, I am there.
The ego is there.
Yeah.
The ego support to dissolve. When I know that you
Yes.
proudly say I know, which you got strong conviction of body knowledge.
Of myself.
When you say I know, means
Yes.
the ego is there.
I.
There is no I. You can't know anything. There is no knower, there is no knowledge. No experience, no experiencer. No witness, no witnesser. All our discussion indicating listener's identity. Listener does not have any shape. It's invisible, anonymous, unidentified.
Who feels everything?
Nobody is there. When you're asking who is doing, there is no number, nobody is there. When in dream, who created that dream? Ask your question yourself. You see, you're sleeping, you see the dream, you see the source, sun, moon, ocean. So many people, you see Master, you see God, you see sky, you see earth. Who has created it? You are sleeping, and not even that. Someone taking video shooting all this, each and every incident. You are narrating every day. As per the science, dream is only 15 seconds. And you are narrating hours together.
But the main thing is my existence. My existence is the main thing.
There is no mind, there is no I, nothing is there. You say, when mind, the ego is there. Sky does not know I am sky. Presence does not know I am presence. When you say I means you are limited to the body. You are not limited to the body. Body is one of the part of the soul. It's the cover, body is the cover. That I appear upon your presence. That I, when you say I, it appear upon your presence. The presence is not going to talk about the I. To say I, some ego is required, intellect is required, mind is required. Beyond that, there is no mind, no ego, no intellect. It's fact. I am placing before your fact, your reality, listener's reality. The bodies are different. Listener is one, speaker is one. So indirectly, your body, mind, ego trying to distract you from the reality, and for which meditation is required. To make you strong. No. When God appears before you, because to say God, my presence is required.
Yeah, but you said my presence.
It's just because see, these are the words I told you. What I have to convey that most important. Not to analyze my words. I repeat it, not to analyze anybody's words. What I have to convey that is most important. Means what I have to do.
Yes.
So that means without words I can't talk. You can't utter a single word. Without speech, without talk, without words, you can't say utter single words. The presence is without anything. No speech is there. Nothing is there. Everything came out of nothing, everything dissolved in nothing. After being there, where is that I, you, she, it, nothing was there. After leaving body, any question? No question. In between acting as a man or woman, that identity is not a real identity. Through which you say I, the anonymous invisible presence called Brahman, Atma, Paramatma, God. I does not have its own identity. Therefore it is called unidentified identity. Yes?
To happen spontaneously,
Happiness means what? Happiness, unhappiness is the created of the body only. The things which is not tolerable say unhappiness. The things which is tolerable say happiness. Would not have happiness and unhappiness part of weakness.
make happen, sorry, not to make happen, but to live in the ultimate reality spontaneously, strong conviction is needed. Yeah? But to have this conviction, we need some knowledge, maybe made here. And in the traditional way, study books and go to so many masters. But with this, so to have a strong conviction, we need to study, understand, to wonder about.
In the beginning, all this is required. You're teaching some child, say write A, write B, C. Now you are not learning ABCD, you are not of that language. So all this concept just for understanding purpose, just to know the reality. After having the conviction of the reality, nothing is required. Because your presence is spontaneous.
In the body knowledge spirituality, there are a lot of tools to achieve something. Compassion, emotions.
Where are the two prior to weakness?
Yes, but here we don't have. So I like that you have always talking from the absolute, and keeping back everything to the absolute, and we have to drop the tools from our hands.
Not to think anyway. Stop this thinking. You are there and there only. Not to underestimate yourself. There is no difference between you and me except this body. Bodies are different. Spirit is one. Presence is one. Vision. Where everything is, there you are. Therefore, not to measure yourself in body form, it's fact. You are never body, you are not body, you are not going to remain body, it's open fact.
And you say open fact, not anybody knows. You know.
Why no? There's no you and I, there's no difference.
You
I'm
said
testing
no.
for the reality, this is reality.
Because I'm translating.
But you are not accepting because you have a strong conviction of the body knowledge.
Yeah, but while I'm translating your book, well, it's an open fact, an open truth, open fact, open truth, open fact. Right?
Yes.
But we are making questions because it's not open fact, not open truth. It's for you.
Because you are separating your spirit body form. The moment body form dissolves, there you are. And to dissolve body form again, you have to undergo the meditation. Literal knowledge will not help you. Bookish knowledge will not help you. You read Vedanta, nature, science, so many things. You're adding your ego. One person came to me, 42 years he doing the Vedanta and all those books. He read so many books. He gave the list of the books to me. In Skype, the message, all these books read by me. Not a long list, which you are not read. I'm doing 42 years spirituality. I came here. And okay, very good. What is the achievement after 42 years? If you are totally convinced, you need not come to here. Why got temptation to come here? Because something lacking within you. You read of so many books, not read the reader. You read so many books, but not you read a reader. You are posing readers as in human form. So he goes to the exam, reads 50 books, 100 books, 200 books. Okay.
Yes. You say that we don't read the reader, but why me like?
Forget about the people.
No.
When you came across the people.
Why these spiritual books are said by tons all over the world? Because people like this book. Why? Because they are looking for something, but deep inside they read the book and they feel that I am in my own laboratory. I can practice with my own. I don't need to go to a big industry to practice. So this feeling that is my own laboratory is a step behind of the reader.
So far you are posing in body form, therefore all is required. Prior to beginning, nothing was there. No books are required. No knowledge is required. No knowledge is knowledge.
But many of them.
Forget about many. When you came across many people, when you deal with so many people, what happened to those people? When you came across people to say all these people, your presence is required. Your presence is not there. Don't talk about the people. The presence is not in the body. Can you talk about so many people? Those are doing some spirituality, not doing spirituality, acting some different way. In illusionary world, you are posing yourself as somebody else. Mental reality is just like a dream. It's open fact. Body is not your identity, body was not your identity, body is not going to remain identity. When you are not body, who am I? Question is there. This question is supposed to solve within yourself as self. Answer within you. But so far you are separating yourself in body form and you are expecting some answer from this body form. And body knowledge is supposed to be dissolved. For which again I am repeating, meditation is the base. Your base is not strong, whatever you read, listen is meaningless. Again and again your mind and ego prick you from the backside. Siddharamacharan once says, after listening lot of knowledge, if you raise but, it spoils everything. After listening lot of knowledge, you raise one but, beauty but, then everything will spoil.
In fact, it's the same. I can read 1,000 books for teachings, looking for teachings, honestly, and I come here for why there is an ashram, why there are bhajans, Why we have a guru? Why we are looking for your teaching? Because we need something more. We need something more, and it is hidden, or we don't understand.
I told you that. I gave the story of that boy who was begging on the street. He was begging, he's considered as a beggar. The person like you, it's not like you come, why you begging your parents left a lot of money for you? When he's begging at that time, he was a rich person, but you are not knowing. Right? But gentlemen like you say, why you are begging? Your parents left a lot of money for you. After knowing that reality, you will not beg next time. Question, why is there? My master is there. My books are there. Because you have forgot your identity. You are begging for blessing. Oh, bless me. Oh, bless me. You are going to all the masters. Do something, do something. You are beggar at that time. But master made you master. You are not beggar, you are master at all. But you are not, even after you are knowing you are master, but again you are trying to do begging. The golden plate is given for you. But you are using that golden plate for begging. You are a poor person, you are given some golden plate by some master. Take this. You are poor, you have to go. But what you are doing, we are doing, we are taking the golden plate for begging. Oh, do something, do something. Because the importance of the value of the golden plate is not knowing that for us. We are using that golden plate for begging.
And the bigger will be to be rich is not to be rich and to have a lot of money. It's an emotional process of forgetting to be a bigger. It's an emotional process. Now I know that I have money and I start to learn how to manage this money. But for a while, maybe 1 year, 20 years, you still feel like a beggar.
So you have cultivated the habit of the beggar, even if you have become rich, habit is not going. Since 30 years you are begging for blessing, do something. Even if we are placed in some higher post, you are not losing your habits. You are not giving your habit. Oh, salam. Yes, sir. You are a boss there. Master, you are your boss. But habit is there. Yes, sir. Do something.
It's radical forgetting. Radical forgetting.
Then we say to Maharaj, I am not making you disciple, you are master. But you are not accepting I am master. What to do? Okay. Thank you.
Will Bapu come today evening? Bapu will come today evening?
Yes.
Because Alex asked me to take some medicine. Sergey left some medicine